Love me, I get it in about a metric ton. I can flip cocaine. Uh, Side nigga Wu Tang. Someone up every rapper in the rap game. Wu Tang didn't like that line. That's a little A Town little jewel. Wu Tang really didn't like that line. Well, he liked it, but he didn't like that. He put it put his business out there like that. Even though Wu Tang, shout out Wu Tang, ATL legend man. That boy been legendary. Wu Tang might be damn near walking down that time he got. Wu Tang legendary, legendary Wu Tang, legendary. I want to talk young Scooter man. You know I always like to and wait till the bigger YouTubers that do this type of shit that goddamn look up paperwork and dig it deep and find and CIs and listening to Clubhouse and all that. I like to wait till they bundle up that shit some reliable sources. And then when I hear what I hear, then I like to give my little spiel on it, right? They got a $5,000 reward for the whereabouts of the female that made that little phone call talking about she neighborhood security, top flight security, a woman being beaten and all this and all that, right? Come to find out, all that story was fugazi. Come to find out, the story was fugazi. The story wasn't real, and what it was a bitter jezebel, a bitter side piece, a bitter pick me, a bitter in the club looking for a nigga, a baller, looking for a nigga with a bag type. You know what I'm saying? That was orchestrating, allegedly was orchestrating a threesome. Yeah, I mean, and from what I'm hearing, she she faked like she got naked and faked like she was asleep. I guess she was testing Scooter or whatever to see what was what or whatever happened. Woke up, walked in the room, Scooter in there clapping cheeks, in there clapping cheeks, fucking this woman. She didn't like that. She put her clothes on, leave out the spot, leave the door open, make the phone call, saying blase blase. I think it's a kid in there. A shooting took place. Somebody's in there getting beaten. Y'all need to hurry up and get here. Basically trying to, I guess, get the man jammed up on some shit. Y'all don't know if it was drugs, guns in the house or whatever. I don't know. But the story don't sound right. But then she did a Instagram live or whatever, and all in black or whatever, and she was darked out the room so you couldn't see or whatever, and she was saying like, this y'all heard the B side, this is the A side. I'm telling y'all the truth. I was getting abused. I wasn't trying to target one Scooter. She wasn't trying to get nothing happen to Scooter or whatever. It was a nigga that he affiliated with that was beating her. But she would never say the nigga name. Like how you getting online? You blacked out your background so nobody can see you. They can just hear you. And you talking about some a nigga will beating your ass or whatever that's affiliated with Scooter, and he was over there and you was protecting yourself because you been being abused, but you still camouflaging and sealing the nigga name, and you ain't there on the scene when 12 pull up at the spot. You ain't there saying showing no abuse. You ain't showing like no your face beat up or your body got all kind of bruises on or whatever. You just goddamn threw a nigga. I almost like you just made an imaginary nigga up and just said somebody was beating on you. Man, come to find out, you was on Clubhouse talking about some pimping out some girl to do a threesome, orchestrating a threesome or whatever, and goddamn, you got in your feelings. Scooter. You probably already fucking Scooter or whatever. Scooter birthday, it makes sense. Scooter birthday, whatever. Hey man, we goddamn make you bring a bitch with you or whatever, do a three, whatever. You fall asleep. I don't know if y'all on drugs or whatever. You fall asleep or whatever, goddamn naked. You say, wake up allegedly, walk in the room. Scooter in there going ain't shit on the bitch. He fucking the girl you brought over. You feel some type of way. Now that man dying, they saying that I heard Said It Nash saying if y'all want to see what I'm recapping, go on Said It Nash. Said It Nash the one be breaking down all the goddamn paperwork and doing all that snapping and all that shit he do. Yeah, I mean, but I'm just, listening to what's going on. Like, oh, I knew that shit didn't sound right. But he still died weird to me. Yeah, I ain't never in my life, how many fences I done jump running from 12. I ain't never I don't injured myself on the fence before. Barbed wire fence, metal fence, and that shit never happened. But anyway, um, yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out what can they charge her with though. Even when they find this woman, I think her name Demi Blanc. I don't know what her name is, but y'all gonna sit in there. He posted like 3 hours ago. Sit in there and chuck. But I don't know what they can charge her with. You really can't charge her with murder. You really can't charge her with murder because technically, Scooter the one took off running from the spot. I don't know if Scooter had warrants. I don't know if Scooter had drugs. I don't know if them folks spooked him. I don't know what he had gun. I don't know what he had to make him run. But the nigga ran, and they said he died due to injuries to his leg trying to jump a fence and shit, and hit a main artery, which is true. I got a homeboy named Payne. He died because he got hit in his he got shot in the leg like that, and it hit that main artery, and he died. Robbery gone wrong. Enjoy the next phase, Payne. But anyway, um, what can they charge her with? I was sitting here thinking, like, have I ever heard somebody ever going to jail for murder, but they really didn't slick do the murder? Now, if you go on a robbery, I don't know like where y'all from. If you and I, whoever watching this, if me and you go on a robbery, right? We go to rob some niggas or whatever. The nigga busted, robbery gone back. The nigga kill me, but he don't kill you. You get away, but they track you down. You gonna get charged for me. They gonna charge you for my death. You gonna get a body for that. Yeah, I mean, kind of sort of like what Yola the Great locked up for. Uh, the rapper Yola the Great, but he doing a life sentence for. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to figure out, have I ever been locked up around somebody that got locked up because of a death, and they didn't physically do themselves. They didn't murder for hire for it. Yeah, I mean, like they didn't do a vehicle homicide or something. Yeah, I mean, they ain't get somebody some bad fentanyl drugs or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to figure like what the fuck they can charge this woman with when they do charge her. What the fuck they gonna charge her with? Can't be first degree murder. Can't be second degree murder. Like what the fuck they gonna charge her with? False statement. Like I don't know. I ain't really sure what they gonna charge her with. They got a 5,000. That I do know. They got a $5,000 reward if somebody can, get them information on who the fuck this woman is making this phone call, hollering about she got damn neighborhood watch, she neighborhood watch or whatever, and got down, and then result of all that shit, home lost his life running from 12 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, that shit kind of tight weird to me. I don't know. Anybody watching this shit can tell me what the hell she can be charged with? What can she be charged with? She can't be charged with murder. Man, if the nigga was running from 12 and he jumped the goddamn fence and punctured a main artery in his leg jumping the fence and died. Hey man, that's a freak accident. Like, yeah, she wrong. Yeah, he probably wouldn't have never ran. He wouldn't have never ran. Scooter would be alive right now had she not did the phone call. But yeah, I mean, she didn't. How can you really cause? How can she be the cause of his death? Even though she kind of sort of is. But the nigga ran. He ran from the police. You know what I mean? Like she didn't have him at gunpoint, made him run. She didn't shoot him or nothing. Like and he bled out or whatever. Like I'm trying to figure out what can they charge her with besides what they call that shit, false information. When you call 12 and call dispatch and give out a false statement, I think that's like some misdemeanor type shit. But I'm trying to. They gonna find out. They know who it is. There's some females online. They was on Clubhouse talking. They like know who this motherfucker is or know of her or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. This shit kind of weird. We're gonna wait till this shit unravel. I'm gonna wait till like a nigga like Sandy Nash goddamn do a video talking about it, and goddamn he gonna get more. You know that them type. I don't do that type of shit. I might react to some shit that's going on or give my opinion about something going on. But I ain't trying to look up no paperwork and go out to the courthouse and going all online and trying to find some shit. And it was crazy. I was at Grady today. I thought about Scooter earlier today. I had to go to Grady Hospital today and meet somebody else. I ain't go inside. But I thought about young Scooter earlier today. I was in front of Grady Hospital where they say he was pronounced dead. And that shit kind of crazy though, bro. That shit crazy. That's some weird shit. That's a weird ass way to die. Yeah, I mean, and I really want to know more of the story. Like, I don't want to believe this girl just called the police because she woke up and heard goddamn Scooter in that clapping cheeks and she was feeling some type of way. It's her fault, Pookie. It's her fault because the man will still be alive today had she not made that police call, that false call or whatever allegedly, and goddamn 12 came to the house, which caused another reaction to make them niggas run. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure them niggas probably was running because they probably had all kind of shit in there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. School probably had guns in that motherfucker, dope in that motherfucker. Yeah, ain't no telling. He had something illegal to make a nigga run. If it's my birthday and I'm just fucking some bitches having a threesome, 12 come to the house. I know I ain't shot nobody. I know we ain't had no domestic dispute. Nobody here I'm having a threesome with is underage or whatever. It ain't really no reason to fucking run. What you running for? So I'm assuming Scooter ran for a whole nother other reason. I'm assuming he ran. Scooter ran. He ain't got like no smut on his name in the city. He ain't known for like running around fucking underage girls and doing some weird shit. You know what I mean? He's just a street nigga. You know what I mean? East Atlanta, Kirkwood street nigga. Same hood future. But I don't Home ran for some other shit. Um um Scooter ran out that house for some other shit. I don't know that he had warrants, drugs in the house, guns in the house. I don't know. But just you don't go to jail for fucking. And this story is flustering and manifesting all around a motherfucking threesome. Y'all go and sit in there and try to check it out. This shit is manifesting over a threesome. Like a nigga don't go, you know how many threesomes I don't motherfucking had? You know what I mean? Long day of age, nigga, you ain't got shit to worry about, nigga. I done had threesomes at spots, hotels, goddamn trapeze. Yeah, nigga done been like a rock star around this bitch. But I just don't get it. I ain't understanding why he had to run for a whole nother other reason. Scooter probably had ran for a whole nother other reason. That shit spooked him. 12 at the door. These nigga got blowers in the house. These nigga got guns in the house, drugs in the house. He probably ran for a whole nother other reason. And in the result of him running, he jumped the fence, pinched the nerve, some final destination, weird ass type of way to die. Like, that shit weird as fuck. That shit weird. But I done jumped so many goddamn fences, running from 12, running from a dog, goddamn whatever. I done jumped so many goddamn fences. And like I said, I done got injured on the fence. I done been hanging on the fence before. It wasn't a barbed wire fence, but it was like one of them goddamn burglar bar, you know, them black fences with the pointy shit. Not the hood fences that be in the neighborhood, them black fences, you know, the black ones look like burglar bars and shit. I done got caught up on one of them bitches, bro, upside down, hanging. Had to goddamn reach up and flip myself back up so I can get my shit bleeding like a motherfucker. And yeah, I done did that shit before. I ain't god damn. How the hell this shit happen? What the fuck? I'm interested to see the fence. Goddamn, let's cause this shit. What kind of fence Scooter jump to make that shit do that? Even if you get hit by a barbed wire fence, bruh, that main artery in your leg is deep in your leg. That shit ain't like right there, like skin surface. Like, even if your ass got caught up on a barbed wire fence, bro, that shit gonna cut, about 2, 3 inches, like a couple of inches in your skin. Nigga, that main artery ain't talking about that shit, man. Y'all might have to look that shit up. That shit deep in your leg. I'm trying to, what the fuck kind of fence Scooter jumped the way that shit did that? That's weird, bro. She caused all of yeah, she caused all of it. I'm just curious to hear what these charges gonna be. I ain't never seen nobody out of all the times I ever been locked up, bro. I ain't never seen nobody locked up for murder and they didn't have like a physical connection to a sin. Either they were murder for hire, like they paid some niggas to go do some shit, and it backfired on some little dirt, like I don't even allegedly. I'm saying on some shit like that, or goddamn, they did it themselves and DNA connected them to them. Nigga, on a witness saw it, some shit camera footage saw it. I ain't never seen somebody get locked up for a murder. Yeah, you know what I mean, and it's a freak accident like type murder. Like the nigga jumped the fence. Oh, I done heard a nigga get locked up. Like I said, you go on a robbery, your fucking Cody get killed in the commission of the crime. You get locked up for it. They gonna lock your ass up for murder. You gonna catch your homeboy body for that shit. In Georgia, I don't know about where you in Oakland or where everybody else from, but here your ass going. You goddamn go pull a robbery off, and there's a food mart right here. Me and Pookie go running this food mart, and goddamn Pookie lose his life behind this shit, and I get locked up for it. Nigga, they gonna lock me up for robbery, concealed weapon, and murder. They gonna give me your body. So, but that's on the commission of a crime. This nigga ran. He ran like he was being pursued. I don't even know. I'm like I say, man. If I gotta just put two and two together and put my 2 cents in it, Scooter ran for a whole nother other reason. Scooter ran from that house because Scooter had something on him that he didn't want to go to goddamn 901 Rice Street on his birthday for. Scooter had something in that house that he didn't want to have no parts of. That's the only thing I can think of. Scooter ain't ran out that goddamn house because he was just fucking a damn bitch. That don't make no goddamn sense. A nigga ain't running out of the house. Check out the police done came to the house and you in here having a threesome or you fucking her as long as she of age and he ain't known for no shit like that. So I ain't looking at it like that. But today is Tuesday. They gonna have that girl by Friday. They might have her ass by tomorrow. They gonna have her ass by Friday. By Friday, her ass gonna be in custody. And I'm waiting to hear because I don't look at the news, I don't listen to the radio. Um I'm waiting to hear what these charges gonna be. What y'all gonna charge her with? Yeah, what they gonna charge her with? What Wax Dog? What can she be charged with? What can she be fucking charged with? False information, false use of 911 call. Um, but what the fuck can she be charged with? And they saying pimping. They said she pimped out this girl, brought this girl just like a add on to a threesome situation. If they can get a statement from that girl that Scooter was over there fucking or whatever during this shit, whenever this shit went down, if a woman was in there, he was fucking. If she can cooperate, if she can goddamn say, hey, yeah, this is what it was, goddamn, this bitch named Tasha from the script club, this whole Samantha, this whole Tiffany brought me over here. You know what I'm saying? And me and him hit it off or whatever, we fucked or whatever. Uh, they can get her ass for human sex trafficking. That's like sex trafficking or whatever. You brought her from one point to another point. But murder, I'm trying to figure out how they gonna charge her with murder. Young Thug said Scooter was shot. I ain't see that. I had to look and see if he was shot. Yeah, he had to be something, man. I done jumped I done got caught up on fences. I done jumped fences. I done got cut on fences. I can think of one right now. I still remember that shit. Man, that shit hurt so goddamn bad, and it was like late night. Oh, it was like late night, man. And what the fuck I was doing? I wasn't running from 12 and that. The fuck I was doing? I just know I climbed the fence and got caught. My foot got caught. You know them burglar bar like fences you see in them neighborhoods, them black burglar bar like type fences. I wasn't commit no crime in there, but I was hopping the fence and my leg got caught in between the bars. And goddamn, when I was flipping over, I was like, "Oh shit!" My leg was caught, and I was upside down on the on the side of the fence I was trying to get on. But my leg was still caught, so that shit had my shit fucked up. Like I was pulling nerves out, bleeding and everything. I was hollering out, "Oh shit!" and it's something in the morning, ain't nobody out, so I had to take a deep breath. And luckily, I work out a lot, so I pushed myself up and had to grab the fence and unhook myself. I was bleeding and everything. I just went home and laid down. I still remember that shit. But god damn, man, what the fuck kind of fence this nigga jump? Bro got caught slipping. Bro got caught slipping doing what? According to me, according to what I just heard on Saturday Nash shit, Hall was having a threesome. So what? He got caught slipping with his pants down, fucking shit. We all got down there, got caught like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I still ain't heard nobody saying like all online or whatever saying he was shot. Somebody just said Young Thug said he was shot. I don't know. I don't know. And if he was shot, then 12 shot him. Cause she painted a picture. Oh, it's a kid in the house. Y'all gotta listen to the 911 call. It's an underage kid in the house. It's a woman. She getting beat. She getting beaten. She getting beaten or whatever. You need to get over here. Oh, it was shots fired. Everything that intensify, calling all the police to that damn location. She went at the location. Then she go on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, talking about some. That one, he wasn't even the target. It was a nigga that he affiliated with that was beating her ass. But she still ain't saying the nigga name. She still ain't saying who the nigga is. Like in her live, she wasn't saying, yeah, Quez was goddamn whooping my ass. Goddamn Dante, little rah, he was beating my ass. And yeah, the police, I called the police on his ass. Well, she was still keeping the nigga name concealed, anonymous. She still wasn't saying who the nigga was who was beating her ass. Bitch, why you wasn't on the scene then? If a nigga was beating your ass, why you wa- if you was neighborhood watching when 12 got there, why you wasn't there with your top flight security uniform on hollering about it's the house right here, this where to shoot. Why you wasn't there, bitch? You lying like a motherfucker. And then result of you lying, a nigga lost his life behind that shit. Barbed wire fence. I done got caught up on barbed wire fences. No, no, I was talking about your ankle got caught on. Yeah, yeah. I got caught on the fence, but it was my back leg. It was like my calf and like my back leg that was bleeding. Got caught like I was bleeding, but my leg was caught between two black barbed wire like the fence. It ain't nothing around here. I can show y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all be at these establishments. I ain't knowing where I'm at, but I got caught up on the goddamn fence, man. That shit hurt so goddamn bad. I don't got man, I got nipped on fences a lot. You run from 12, your ass you gonna catch some nips here and there. I was just like, what kind of fucking fence this man? I'm curious to see what fucking fence this man jumped that he got cut on. That it cut so deep it went to that main artery. That shit ain't like right here, skin deep. That shit like in the center of your leg. I know an artery they talking that shit in the center of your leg, man. Yo, what man, you know how many fucking layers of fucking meat you gotta slice through to get to that artery? What the fuck kind of fence scooter jump? A fence made out of sword? The fuck kind of fence was this? That shit don't make no sense. Wasn't no wooden fence. It wasn't a hood, little regular hood fence. What the fuck kind of fence was this man jumped that got that deep to where it went to that main artery in your leg? That's in the center of your leg. That shit damn near on the bone of your leg. Like what the fuck? That shit kind of weird though. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all go check out Seti Nash. Check out Seti Nash, good content creator. You know what I mean? He be on that goddamn hood, looking up paperwork, giving his spin, giving his 1-2 on what he feel about some shit. I ain't finna do all that. I'm just gonna say how I feel about it and say the obvious or whatever. What's strike my curiosity. I ain't gonna do all that. But yeah, to get more in depth, they got like footage. You hear these people on Clubhouse talking about it. That man gonna get that woman gonna be discovered by Friday. Mark my word. By Friday, they gonna have her ass in custody. You gonna have a face on who this motherfucker was. Talking about a nigga was whooping your ass, but you ain't there on the scene to show the bruises. You ain't there. You ain't there. You on the 911 call. You ain't say shit about, hey, this man beat my ass, and you ain't doing none of that. You talking about come over here. It's an underage child in here, and they beating on a woman and shoot like bitch. Some bitter woman shit. You allegedly or you was participating in the threesome, and Scooter started goddamn showing the other girl more attention than you because he probably over the hyper fucking you. He probably already been fucking you. So he probably gave you a little of the dick or whatever and start spinning on this bitch right here and you start feeling a certain type of way. So you walked out the goddamn room and you goddamn put on your clothes or whatever, call 12. They say she left the front door wide open and everything, call 12 and then freestyled a motherfucking story to get them folks over there. Really, it's probably trying to goddamn just fuck the man over on his birthday and in result, the man lost his life. I'm just curious to see what they're gonna charge you with. I can't see them charging her with murder, but they gonna get to the bottom of it. Y'all hit the like button if y'all like what's going on. I am Humble King. Subscribe, share, hit the dislike if you don't like what I'm talking about. To the next one. Peace.